Hello everybody, welcome aboard. Well, as you can see, we're going to be flying the FlyJSim 737-200, and we're going to be going out of Ontario, California, short hop down to San Diego, just for the hell of it, because it's Friday and I just feel like streaming this fantastic airplane. Let's jump in the cockpit here, get everything set up and get rolling. And let's see here, hopefully my frames are pretty decent today. I've got a lot of scenery packed in to Southern California. If you haven't seen my prior video I just posted. Let's see, okay, so we got our flaps set. Let's go get that off of there. Let's get our ground power fired up over here. See how loud that is inside the plane. Alright, let's go ahead and come up to the top over here, and we'll get our battery switch on, emergency lighting enabled, and swap over to ground power. Come up here, go to ground power, and this plane is so fun and simple to fly. Alright, now dampener on. Let's get some fuel on. Short hop over to San Diego. We'll get the APU fired up. Alright, got the needle coming up. Let's go ahead and get everything else set up here. Gallery, sure, let's have them start making some coffee. Come over here, crank my lights up. Let's get the smoking sign on, seatbelt sign on. Let's get the window heat on. Not sure how high up we're going to be going today, since it's such a short hop. Probably like, let's just say 15,000. Do a leisurely cruise on over to San Diego. Let's see, get our air on. We'll get one pack on for now. APU bleed on. And let's zoom in over here. We'll set this for 15,000. Arriving in San Diego, we'll just set it at 30. That'll do us. Let's get some lights on over here. We'll get the logo light on. Hesitating there for a minute. I'm going to go ahead and just put on our position lights. And as soon as the APU is fired up, which it looks like it is, we'll go ahead and swap over to APU power. Come over here, we'll go to APU Gen, and let's get that noisy card off of here. Alright, let's see, fuel, looking good, yeah, again, short hop over here. Let's get a couple of things set up over here. Now, Ontario, I'm not sure what the field elevation is, so let's bring up AviTab. Woo. Zoom in a little bit here, see if we get a field elevation 944 for Ontario. Yeah, we're pretty much right on right here. What do we got, 2994? Let's see if we can, yeah. 2994 it is. Alright. Get them all set up here. 2994. One more. There we go. We're basically going to fly this kind of VFR. So we're not really going to look at too many routes or anything like that. We'll just go 2000 for the transponder on TARA. We'll tune in just for the heck of it. We're going to tune in, that's not what I wanted, we're going to tune in Mission Bay VOR, just to give us a little bit of guidance there. I think we're ready for the pushback. Let's go ahead and set that up. Well, actually, you know what, we're not ready for the pushback. Let's see what the actual winds are here. Let's take a look over here and see if we can get some weather. KO Ontario. Entor. Thank you. Let's see. Weather calm. That's pretty much what it is in Southern California today. Whoa, what's this? How do I get the checklist up? Did I hit something? Checklist. Nope, not that checklist. How do I get this checklist? Alright, I don't know what the hell I pushed. I pushed something and I got something Let's just turn a few things off here. There we go. I think that was FS Cloud, so I didn't want to do that. And while I'm here, I'm just going to turn off a couple things to maybe help the frame rates. All right, now we're steady. So we're ready. I'm tired. It's Friday. It's been a long week. We are ready for pushback. We can take any runway we want. So I'm gonna have them push us back right to here. We'll depart to the west.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
Alright, as they're driving up, let's go set up a couple more things over here. We'll set our trim tab, set our altitude hold for 15,000 feet. Change our elevation for our radar right there, 40. I think we're ready. We're ready to go. I don't know if I have a better pushback at Ontario. Apparently we do. Here we go. Get rid of that. And get ready to get on our way here. See if the truck is coming up. We get the little tiny one today.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Go for it.
Winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
Parking brakes off. It's interesting, this little cart, he actually pulls the plane towards the cart.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, let's pop back in here. Let's get fired up. Come over here, packs off, and let's throw engine number 2 to ground. Keep an eye on our N2 as it fires up here. We're actually going to go outside and listen to it fire up because it's so nice. Talking with my mic off again. Sorry, I was talking.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
I was talking about that Cessna every time I fly in X-plane.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
I get him flying around. Sometimes he goes a little nutty and flies around and doing donuts on the runway. Let's see, where are we over here? Alright, let's go to Gen 2 today. We'll turn on our pitot heat, get our packs on, APU bleed off, let him disconnect, and get our APU off. Oops. I'll probably switch over to engine power first. Yes, double check, make sure we didn't lose anything over here. Nope, looks good.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have fun up there.
Oh, yes, we are going to have fun up there. Nice clear day here in Southern California. Winds calm, so we're just going to take whatever the first runway is we come to and head on out to San Diego. Alright, I don't think I forgot anything. I'm sure I did, but I don't think I did. Let's go ahead and get our taxi lights on, and let's taxi on out of here. Parking brakes off. Spool these engines up. Check our views here. Make sure everybody's got their window shades up. Somebody. Always one of these guys. Yep, there's another one. Alright, as we scream down the taxiway here. We got a little bit of wind. Nose is wanting to weather vane to the right. So if we see a windsock anywhere. Pretty quiet in Ontario today.
Unable to find view ID.
I don't have my view set up. I have one other view I'm going to set up here before we take off really quick, so let me bring that up right now. Going to...
Added camera 16 to category cockpit.
Let's just pull right over here. Hold right here for a minute, and then set up the view really quick, and then be on our way. Alright, let's go ahead and set the parking brake here. Alright, and the view I want here is going to be called front gear, and we're going to go down, just make it a little loud, not what I wanted. Back out here, now we're going to go down and back, through the airplane, out the bottom, keep on going, through the floorboards here, there we go. Alright, and then I actually want to go back. Down a little bit farther. We're still not out the bottom. Let me turn that down while we're out here. Okay, that's about where I want it. A little bit farther back. A little bit lower, a little bit over. Alright, and I gotta grab my handy reference guide here because my keys are mapped a little weird. Let's see, that is going to be 15. UID 15. 15, not 13. Alright, let's go ahead and save that. Let's see if it worked. Oop. Save that, click there. Alright, there's the cockpit, and there's our new view. Alright, super. Didn't mean to give you a lesson in setting up X-camera views, but let's turn the volume up so we can hear these engines on takeoff. Alright, we'll get landing lights on. Let's go ahead and get our igniters on low, strobes on, intake condition lights on, which we should have turned on a little while ago, but oh well. Alright, let's double check up here. Oop, what happened to my sim? Uh-oh. Sometimes I'm afraid OBS is going to crash my sim. That happened on one of my other streams not too long ago. Alright, everything else looks good up here. Set up my view here. Get our flap set to 5. So we'll watch those come down. Let's see, lights, camera, action, yep, trim again, why not, just to make sure. Alright, off we go, runway, 126 right. Might be a little loud for departure, but I'll turn it down as soon as we get off the ground.
Approaching 26 right.
Alright, so we're going to depart out of here and make a left turn, head down towards San Diego.
On runway 26 right.
Alright, ready to hear those engines whine? Here we go. Check.
V1, rotate.
Rotating. Alright, positive rate, gear up. Flaps up 1. Alright, we'll turn that volume down now so we don't go bananas. Alright, flaps up, coming up to 200. Bring the power back a little bit. And just hand flying it here. Let's go ahead and make our left-hand turn. Look out the window there. You can see Orange County off in the distance. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and hit the autopilot on. Let's go ahead and get cleaned up over here. Man, the scenery is just driving me bananas here. Get some lights off. Get the igniters back to ground. Or not to ground, but to off. Go ahead and pick up some more speed. We'll lower the nose a bit. I'm actually going to go to indicated airspeed hold, which should bring us up to about 250. And we're going to kind of skirt the mountains right over here. This is the mountain, I forgot what they're called. The Santa Ana Mountains, I guess, or Santa Ana Range. LA off in a distance there to our right. Orange County. We're going to stay inland here a little bit. Like I said, we'll skirt these mountains right here. Get ourselves up to 15,000 feet. Heading, yeah, right about there. Sure. Looks like we're picking up the VOR signal already here. Let's go ahead and tune that in. Should give us direct course right to Mission Bay. We're not going to follow that. We're gonna take our leisurely time here, go inland a little bit. So I'm going to set my heading bug right there, and we'll engage that, go to heading hold. Flight director on. A little hazy here in Southern California, got a few clouds there. Heading right for Lake Elsinore right there. And I'm fat fingering everything here today. Right, 2,000 feet to go. I am on, just double checking, 117.8, yeah, okay. So this is going to keep turning us a little bit. Or we'll just keep it out on the outside and monitor that as it comes in. Alright, there's our 15,000 foot altitude coming up. Let's get the rest of the landing lights off. And we can turn the logo off. What else we got here? Position lights are already on, anti collision, and we'll leave the strobes on since we're flying low here today. Start nosing over and picking up speed. Go ahead and throttle this back to, let's try 177-ish, 175, something right around there. And what I'm looking at is this EPR gauge. We got March Air Reserve Base just off our left side here. Get a better view of it there. Orange County. Just over the other side of the mountains there. I'm not used to using these view buttons here in this plane, and it throwing me for a little bit of a loop. Right, keep an eye on our airspeed. Let's throttle back a little bit more. Don't want to overspeed. Just coming up over Lake Elsinore. Heading for the Temecula Valley right here. Basically going to fly south. We'll just follow the 15 freeway right here. I'll follow that all the way down. You can see it kind of winding around right there. So we will turn off to the right a little bit here. Airspeed still increasing. Let's back it down even more. 150. See if we can get a steady airspeed here without increasing too much. Just out of curiosity here, what's my frames? Ooh, my frames are awful. Frames get really bad for me when, you can see we were at 21, 25 now, 26. It's not too bad for streaming. What I was going to say, frames go down by like 5 to 10 when I'm streaming. So it's 25. I could expect somewhere around 30 to 35 in this airplane if I wasn't streaming. Looking back over Orange County. Let's take a look off the nose here, looking at the Temecula Valley. And we should see French Valley Airport here. There it is. Just in the jet exhaust here. So I live in Southern California in this area, so I'm not too far from French Valley Airport. Got Palm Springs on the other side of Mount San Jacinto there. All right, let's go ahead and make our turn. Keep an eye on our airspeed. Yeah, looking good. Dropping down a little bit, so that's fine. .45 miles out of Mission Bay. We'll do a visual approach into runway 27. Go ahead and bring up some music. Turn down the engine noise a bit. Actually going to check my cloud cover. I'm curious. I wonder if my clouds are working. Yep, they are. Okay. Just because I see clouds on the horizon, I wanted to make sure I didn't lose my my weather engine there. Coming up over Rainbow. This little area down here is called Rainbow, California. And bring up AviTab. I'll bring up the sectional chart here. Let's zoom over to where we are. There we are. So there's Temecula and Rainbow. We're gonna turn, kind of head down, right down here, and do our approach into San Diego. So we'll keep turning to the right a little bit. There's the 15 freeway. Adjust this view a little bit. Nice view of Palomar Mountain. Someplace out here is the Palomar Observatory, if you're into astronomy. Let me see if I can see it. I don't actually know. I know it's on the top of one of these ridge lines here someplace. I think this is the road that goes up to it. Might be. It'll show up on the ortho. Yeah, there we go. I think that's it. That. Yeah, that's probably it, and it's just dropping some buildings on it, but normally it's a big white dome. turn in. Coming along, looks like Escondido, California. Let's go ahead and get ourselves slowed down here. I told you this would be a quick flight. We need to start our descent already. So let's go autopilot off. Let's go down to. Come on. We're gonna go down to 5,000 feet. Sure. Okay. And actually, I'm turning off altitude hold, not autopilot. All right. So I'm gonna pull the power back a little bit more. Nose down, start our descent into San Diego, which is just off the nose. The airport's right over here. Get a good rated descent in. Try to get ourselves slowed up here to 250 before we go below 10,000. I'm going to go ahead and bring the spoilers up. Makes a little bit more of a racket. Where are we? Oh yeah, coming up to Gillespie Field, right here in El Cajon, California. It's part of San Diego. Our clouds just updated. Yeah, we're a little fast, but not too bad. Take a look at downtown San Diego. There it is. There's the airport. We'll start seeing all the buildings pop in. Bring the nose up just a little bit. Try to get us slowed up some more. There we go. There's a good shot of Gillespie Field. That's where I learned to fly in real life. Long, long time ago. So, if you saw my previous video that I posted just earlier today, I did a bunch of scenery updates for San Diego. So we've actually got the Coronado Bridge, a couple more things. Really, the bridge was the thing I was going for. Alright, let's go spoilers down. I'm going to go ahead and kill the autopilot. Let's go manual here. Flight director off. We're VFR. Let's get our landing lights on. Starters to low init. not even going to tune the ILS here. We're just gonna fly it visually here. Still a little fast though, so let's keep the spoilers up. Okay, I'm going to turn the tunes down a little bit and turn the sim up. You can hear. That wind noise. You know, I'm not big into the wind noise here. Let's turn that off. What is that? Environmental, right? I don't know if that makes a difference. Alright, let's go ahead and hold here. Bring our power up. Retrimming. Let's go 2 flaps right now. Pretty much right on the runway there. I'm gonna go 5 flaps. Bring our view up a little bit here. You can see downtown starting to pop into view. Really want to see the bridge right there, and there's our Coronado Bay Bridge scenery. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and go gear down. Flaps 25. Really slowing down here. I'm going to bring in some power, start retrimming. Let's get our landing bug here. Yep, 30. Alright, flaps 30. And I didn't even notice what the speed was, but yeah, looks like we're in the ballpark. That down, huh? I'm wondering why do I have so much power in? Ah, there's a nice view of the bridge. Coming over Balboa Park. Alright, let's double check everything here. Gear down, 3 green. Lights are on, flaps set. 500. Check.
Approaching 27.
400.
Double check my airspeed here again. 125.
200.
Wish there was a way of getting that power line out of the way.
50, 40, 30, 20.
A little bit of a floater there.
10.
Thought that was going to be a hard one. Alright, thrust reversers engaged. Let it roll out here. Alright, there's 80 knots. Let's go ahead and do some braking. Flaps up. spoilers down. If they even came up, I can't remember how to arm them. Oh yeah, I forgot to arm them, so I don't even know if they came up. Flying so many different airplanes, I keep forgetting how to arm these spoilers in certain airplanes. Alright guys, well, I gotta actually run, so no replay today. We'll just park it right here. Hope you enjoyed the flight. Just a quick Friday evening flight here. Let's get our taxi lights, or landing lights off. Strobes off. This is why I wanted this view. It's 737 right there. Right? He's still, look at that. What are you doing, dude? Really? Alright. Taxi up and run you over. Tell you what, we'll do one replay here really quick. I got a few minutes. Alright, there we go. Gotta jump into it really quick here though. Alright, not even gonna shut down. Let's just jump into the replay. We'll jump over to right there. And go ahead and hit our music. Let's go to not that view. There we go. Nope, not that one. Where's the runway? Where's the runway view? There we go. Back it up a little bit. Just get over to the threshold. There we go. Anyway, if you like that, hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. For more X-Plane 11 videos like this one. So next time, guys, have a good weekend and God bless. Bye.